In my earlier class, we discussed about rebellion of 1857 events, what was the event, and also a very important name Mangal Pandey about him. Now, let's discuss about outbreak of the rebellion. On 9th May 1857, 85 soldiers of the 3rd Cavalry at Meerut, who had refused to touch the cartridges, were sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. The very next day, on 10th May, the other Indian soldiers in Meerut released their imposed commanders, killed their officers, and unfurled the banner of the revolt. They set fire to the building and properties of the British and captured their gun and ammunition. The soldiers were determined to bring an end to their rule in the country. They set off for Delhi after sunset. When the Meerut soldiers appeared in Delhi the next morning, the local infantry joined them, killed their own European officers, and seized the city. So the rebellion soldiers now proclaimed the ace and powerless Bahadur Shah the emperor of India. And Delhi was soon to become the center of the great revolt and Bahadur Shah's its great symbol. This spontaneous rising of the last Mughal king to the leadership of the country was recognized of the fact that the long reign of the Mughal dynasty had made it the symbol of India's political unity. With this act, the sepoys had transformed a mutiny to soldiers into a revolutionary war. This is why rebellion sepoys from all over the country turned their step toward Delhi, and all Indian chiefs who took part in the revolt to proclaim their jointly to the Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah. In turn, under the pressure of the sepoys, wrote letter to the chief and rulers of India, apprising them to organize a confederacy of Indian states to fight and replace the British regime. So, the British had never expected this to happen. Bahadur Shah Zafar decision to be their proclaimed leader changed the situation dramatically. So, this was the situation of the 1857 revolt by the Bahadur Shah Zafar. Now, let's discuss about the rebellions spreads. How the rebellion spreads from the Delhi to the Kanpur and different part of the country. The rebellion spread to Kanpur, Lucknow, Bareilly, Jhansi, Gwalior and Ara in Bihar. At Kanpur, the revolt was led by Nana Sahib, the adopted son of Bajirao II, the last Peshwa. Nana Sahib expelled the British from Kanpur with the help of the sepoys and proclaimed himself the Peshwa. At the same time, he acknowledged Bahadur Shah as the emperor of India and declared himself to be his governor. From this way, he was assisted by Tatya Tope and Azimullah. Tatya Tope wrote a letter on 2nd January 1858 to the chief of Bundelkhand on behalf of Nana Sahib. So all these were the things happened and how the rebellion of 1857 spread all over the country. Unfortunately, the revolt was tarnished by the deceitful act of Nana Sahib's soldiers. He had promised the British safe passage in 40 boats from the Ghat to Allahabad. When the boats were about to leave, the sepoys fired to them, killing many, including women and children. Only 4 occupants of the boat escaped to tell this tragic story. One survivor, Thompson, said that the English had first fired at the boatmen and provoked them. The battle continued till mid 1858 and Seeing the British victorious, Nana Sahib, Azimullah Khan and Tatia Tope escaped. Moreover, Nana Sahib and Azimullah Khan were never seen again, but Tatia Tope was arrested in April 1859 and hanged by the East India Company. Now, let's discuss about Lucknow, the rebellion at Lucknow or Awadh. In my next class, I will explain you all about the rebellion of 1857 in Lucknow. Okay, thank you.